So today's project is putting some vent visors on my 2022 Mirage. This right here is a part number on Amazon if you want to buy some and follow my lead. I recommend that you unpack these, check each one of them, make sure they go in the right place and they look proper and aren't broken. On rare occasions you'll get some that are a little snapped up. You want to check out as many as you purchased, whether you got a 4-door or a 2-door. See that one right there, fits properly, looks correct. This right here is a cutout. It matches the contour of the car window. It's going to help you fit it on properly and make sure you're putting it in the right place. Right there is the same indentation on the car trim. You want to size it up, make sure you like where it's at. Then you're going to want to clean and fully prep the surface. I use some glass cleaner here. Then I use the alcohol pads that come with the window visors. Get that all cleaned up. Peel your tape back. The harder that tape is to get off, the better the tape's going to work. Means it's good and sticky. And this is where you want to take your time. You want to size that thing up, slowly set it into place, and make sure you really like the location before you press it down. Because right there, once you press that down, it's very hard to come back from that. Start pulling that tape from underneath, little bit at a time. Give it a little poke, poke, poke. And then that's it. Do that. And there you go. Set your first one. But I can't emphasize enough that you really want to take your time and pick that location just right. Because once you've started applying it, that's it. It lives there. That piece of double-sided tape is trash if you pull it off. Once you pulled all your backing tape off, then you can do this. Just press it in as best you can. You want to make sure that you're mushing that double-sided tape up against there as best as possible. The more time you invest in this now, the longer it's going to last. So same thing with the back window. Get it into place, decide that you like it, realize the tape's going to hit in all the right locations. It's important to take that couple minutes to do it. And the same thing, you want to pull your little chunk of tape clear, then get a little bit of your long piece stripped off. Then you always set from that little chunk of tape. Right on this one, it's the front piece. And same thing, just take your time. Pick your location. Once you like it, that's it. You start peeling that tape backer off and putting it where you want it. Little taps just to sort of hold it in until you've pulled all the backer off, and give everything a good solid push. Make sure that tape is seated properly. So we're halfway done. Let's admire the work. This is what it's going to look like from the top. As you can see, that double-sided tape is touching door everywhere. So you want to make sure that when you apply it, that tape is always touching door. There's your little cutout there. Kind of like a locating dent on how to set those visors. There you go. Let's move on to the other side. So here we are. We're going to do it all over again. Make sure that you like where you're going to put it. Put it on there, dry fit it. Make sure you're comfortable, you know where it's going to go. You pull your little piece of tape, then you pull some off of the big piece of tape. Then you start to consider placement. Again, it's where we want it to be. Start pulling that piece of tape at you and slowly tapping it down. Do a little at a time, and that window visor is going to land right where you want it. And for anybody hearing that beep beep beeping in the background, neighbor's kid got a go-kart today and it's got a horn on it, and boy is he excited to push that button. So here we are. Last one, same thing. Pull your backer off the little piece of tape and pull back on some of the larger piece of tape. Take your time. Set it into place. Once you think you like it, rest it down. Don't push too hard at first because you can kind of pull back and kind of re-decide, but once you're pretty confident, give it a little push and then start peeling that backer off. And you are gonna be done. So there you have it. I'm gonna put on some vent visors. Might help you out a little bit on how to do it and how to place them. So hopefully you found this interesting. Maybe you got something useful out of it. If you did, I'd ask you to consider liking a video, possibly even subscribing if you watched a couple and liked them. Have a good one.